Hey guys, Personal Defense, and here again today with my very special revolver that I have. This is the Model 15-1 that I inherited from my uncle, who was a police officer. And I did a video on this, and I'll actually annotate it here. But that's not what this video is about today. This video is just basically me just showing off shooting this thing. So this being a Model 15-1, if you look that up, not based on the serial number, just based on the fact that it's a 15-1, that means that it was manufactured in either I believe it's either 1958. It was manufactured between 1958 and 1960. And you can barely make it out down there where it says, trying to get it to focus on it. You can barely make it out right there. It says 15-1. So I'm just going by Wikipedia. 15-1 means that it was made between 1958 and 1960. So that would make this, at its oldest, that would make this 54 years old. Anyway, that's freaking old, and I knew that this revolver got a lot of use. My aunt told me that my uncle did a lot of qualifying with this particular firearm, so I know he shot it a lot. And then there's the whole mystery of it having the 357 Magnum barrel off of a Model 19 onto this Model 15 frame, it being a 38 Special and all. So, I was kind of worried about firing it because I didn't know what kind of condition, if it was even in firing condition. And the first time I shot it, I was a little nervous about it, but I've shot it several times since then, and without issue. The following footage I'm going to show you, I shot at the local indoor range, and the thing that concerned me was the flash coming out of the cylinder, between the cylinder and forcing cone. And you can see there's a little bit of a gap between the cylinder there and the forcing cone. I don't know if you can see it there. When indexed, mine has a lot of play, as you can see there, but when you have the hammer pulled back, the lockup isn't super tight, but it's not, super loose. And then if you have the trigger pulled with the hammer down, the lockup's not real loose. Anyway, I didn't believe it to be an issue. However, I thought that gap was an issue. So I posted up on the Smith & Wesson forum, the revolver section, about the muzzle flash I was seeing, and my concerns with it. And they said to measure it with a valve lash guide, and I did, and it was within what they said was safe specs. So I guess this revolver is safe to fire, but well, here I'll just show you the the muzzle flash that I was concerned about. So after watching that video, you can see why I was concerned, because there's such a huge flash that comes out from right here. One thing is, that range is very dark, and especially that lane that I was in is very dark. So, that helps add to that flash there. But number two, I guess that's just how it's going to be. I haven't really fired another revolver there, especially another old revolver like this there, to see what it would do. But my honest opinion is I don't really have to worry about it. I think this revolver is still in good firing condition, and I try not to fire it all that much. I just try and keep it, it's not something that I take to the range every time I shoot it. I enjoy shooting it, but I don't want to continue to deteriorate the condition of it because I want to keep it. I would like to hand this down, for generations in my family, and I've already kind of decided that I'm going to hand it down to my son. When, I don't know, but I'm going to give it to him, and I hope he appreciates it as much as I do. Anyway, that was the sole purpose of this video, was just to show off that flash coming out of the cylinder here. And it's a pretty amazing flash coming out of the muzzle too. I was shooting Remington UMC 38 plus P ammo. I didn't try any other ammo out of it, and that's what I got out of it. So I hope you enjoyed seeing the big flames coming out of this. Kind of makes it more badass, in my opinion. I really do like this revolver. Anyway, thanks for watching.